Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today I get to bring you along for a really special cook. I received a jar of JB's over at Louisiana Cajun Recipes, his barbecue rub. And this is for smoking only. You wouldn't want to use this at a high temperature because there's sugar in here. So what I decided to do for the first taste test of this is I've got two beautiful trimmed up pork tenderloins, and I'm going to put the rub on there, but I'm going to almost let it marinate in that rub in a Ziploc bag for 2 days, and then we're going to do a smoke on it. I'm also going to wrap this in bacon, so there'll be a little bit more rub on the outside of the bacon, but for now, this is what we're going to do. So I'm just going to go ahead, one clean hand, one dry hand, little drizzle of olive oil, and I've got this on my glass cutting board so it's easy cleanup with a towel underneath it to keep it from sliding around on my counter. And I've got a Ziploc here all ready to go. And JB's rub. Hi JB. Okay, I'm going to generously get after these. And it really looks good. It's got a real pretty color. I can almost, I can smell some of the spices in here. It just smells really good. So the reason I'm letting it sit for so long, it really will permeate the meat. This is a very tender cut of meat, but it's gonna make it just full of flavor when it comes time to put it on the smoker. And it'll be day after tomorrow that I have time to do this. So get this side all done, and then we'll get it in the bag. So now we've got our pork tenderloin in the Ziploc bag, and it's going to go in the refrigerator for 2 days. And for those of you that are worried about that expire or sell by date, I should say, sell by and freeze date on these is 2 weeks from now. So we're still okay on how far we can go with this. And so, that being said, I'll bring you back when we're ready to put these on the smoker. And we're gonna smoke this on the big green egg. Well guys, I'm back with my pork tenderloin. I'm super excited for this. I've got the big green egg already started, and we're ready to put this together. And so these have marinated in that rub from JB for 2 days. And it feels and looks like marinated meat. I'm so excited. And it loses some of its moisture, and of course the sugar in it tends to liquefy, so you get a little bit of that. I'm going to re-season it with some more of this rub because I don't think you can go wrong with this. I trust everything JB does. He's an excellent cook. And so we're going to smoke this on the big green egg, and it's going to be delicious. And it's a perfect day for it. 2 days ago it was snowing here. And now we're back up to warm weather. So you guys have seen me probably wrap before. I kind of zigzag them, the pieces of bacon, just because I get better coverage, and we want this really well wrapped. You could do a bacon weave if you wanted, but I'm not going to. And so we're going to have smoked bacon wrapped pork tenderloin on the egg. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Is that even legal? Pretty sure. Okay, and I have an extra piece of bacon in my foil lined pan. But before I do that, hold on. I messed up my hands. We're going to go ahead. Seasoning on that bacon won't hurt anything. And this rub, he recommends you only smoke with it. So I'm going to get the other one done exactly the same way, and I'll meet you out at the big green egg. All right guys, so I've got the big green egg up to 250 degrees, and that's just perfect. I want to keep it right there. So I've got my damper vent down here is at 1 inch. And this is wide open for the moment. If it starts going up above 250, then I'll shut that daisy wheel down a little bit more. But I honestly I only dink with this for maybe the first 10 minutes after I get it up to temp, and then I leave it alone. And this thing does the trick every time. Everything tastes fabulous. So I've got the 2 wrapped tenderloins, and they won't take very long because they're a small cut of meat. I want to bring the internal temperature up to about 145, 150. I don't really need to go any further than that. This one's a little bit bigger, so it's going to take a little longer. And then we have Cook's Treat here. I have some bacon that I also put JB's rub on, and that will end up like candied bacon. So, yum. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's fantastic. Doesn't that look good? I'm so excited about this. I can't hardly wait. So right. I'm still only in this larger one. I'm only at about 120 degrees, and we're about an hour and a half in. So we've got a ways to go, but they look absolutely fabulous. I've taken the bacon off, and I don't know what happened to it because it was delicious. So I'll bring you back when these are done. We're still riding at 250 degrees. We're going to cut into this. We still want that texture. We don't want pulled pork. So I'm going to cut into this. And we've got the bacon. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And I have a really pretty smoke ring. It's small because of the length of time that it cooked, but unbelievable. And it's still pretty hot here. If I cut into, and let me do that, I'm going to cut into the other tenderloin over here, and I'm going to give you a look at that. Okay, so here's the other tenderloin, which was a little bit smaller, and you can see it's got about the same smoke ring. So we're going to slice this up into medallions. I'm going to serve it with some, oh my goodness, some delicious, you know you want it, barbecue sauce for dipping, because I feel like that sauce is such a great finishing sauce. Oh, look at the juice coming out of that. Oh, I better have a taste test without barbecue, and maybe even give you a look-see up close. So let me bring you in. I don't know if you can see that, but I hope you can see that little bit of a smoke ring on it. And it's hot and steamy. Let me get a bite. Whew, I can't wait. It is really juicy. And the bacon, whoever stole those pieces of bacon off the smoker said they were delicious. Oh my gosh. JB, oh my goodness. That rub totally permeated the meat. It's got a sweet, but not too sweet, background, and the spices are absolutely perfect for a smoke. I could see this rub on any kind of meat actually, but for this pork tenderloin it is delicious, and this pork couldn't be more tender and savory, sweet, and I can't wait to have it dipped in some, you know you want it, barbecue sauce, and that will probably, I'll post all the links below, so go over to JB's channel, subscribe to him, tell him I sent you, and order some of his rub. After you do that, go over to, you know you want it, barbecue sauce, and order some of this, because this is delicious. As you can see, there's not much left. And when you go over to JB's channel, all you have to do is ask him, how do I get there to find this rub? I hope you go check him out and order a ton of this, because it's delicious. It's fantastic. I have to have another bite. It's unbelievable. And on the bacon, oh my gosh. Guys, I can't wait to see you next time. I hope you subscribe. I hope you hit the thumbs up and share this on your Facebook page. I'll post some pictures of our plate.